Welcome back. We need to check out that place. You know the one. It's over there. But before we do that, we got some other little events to check out. Like the one... I was going to say the one over here. No, it's the Bracer Guild I want. So, he's still not back. That's bad. A newbie like him out alone in this situation? Enough. Why weren't you keeping an eye on him, Kazan? I'm sure you must have realized that he... I get it. I'll go out looking for him in a bit. But what bad timing, especially as we kept an eye on the Kunlun Mountains and the Eastern Highway. Rather than complaining, may I suggest you get back to work? Yeah, I'm going. Looks like they're busy, searching for someone, I guess. Now, hang on. That stupid serious newbie's not here. Uh-oh. What a mess. Wasn't expecting him to just disappear on me. Wonder if he went out to the waterfall? Wonder if I can check that. That's my question. Oh! Hello, Arkwright. I'm sorry I didn't notice you. As it happens, I had something on my mind. Anyway, it's a guild problem. I'm sure Kazan will resolve things, so there's nothing you need to worry about. Oh yeah? So she says, but now I'm kind of wondering what she meant. I don't think we can travel there, though. Yeah. Ah, we've got a 4 SPG pop up, haven't we? Ha 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 ha. Well, we'll see about that after we check over here. And the eastbound line of the Transcontinental Railroad was delayed, I guess. I had made all my preparations, and now there's no train today. But this is another problem caused by the environmental issues Eastern Sumeria is facing. Ooh. I'm sure a lot of people have it tougher than me. I thought it was just cancelled for something else, like Almata related. And there aren't a lot of people passing through Long Lai lately, and folks here in Calvert tend to forget about what's happening out there. Which is exactly why people like my group have to stick with them till the very end. The group I'm with is still pretty small, but we're blessed with someone who can do anything perfectly. Desk work, whatever, you name it. The amazing thing is that this person's also a school teacher, I think. Anyway, they're even younger than me to boot. I'd say I have to work harder to not look bad, but I'm just incredibly proud to work with someone so motivated. Huh? Was that a Westerner in a kimono? Probably just a tourist or someone renting one. It was very elaborate though, wasn't it? We got some more blue events pop up. Okay. There you are. What's the bell? Triple dart. Oh, keep going, keep going. Huh, where'd she go? Maybe she went into the church?
Now let us all pray together.
Like up or down, because it's both. I don't see her down, so... Is she a sister of the church? Nah, that can't be right. She isn't even here. So where'd she go? I'm assuming that would have been the same regardless. Well, at least they're not a ghost. I mean, we've faced ghosts before. And now the question is, do I pursue or do I just pretend I saw nothing? I mean, we gotta go chat. It's an option now, so... Like, across the bridge. Hello. So who are you?
Ah, what a lovely breeze.
A French accent.
I had merely hoped for a light break, but I feel almost spoiled with how pleasant this has been.
Her voice is pretty familiar.
Out for a little stroll, handsome? You strike me as a tourist. From the capital, perhaps?
Yeah, just here to kick back a little. How about you, relaxing solo? Can't imagine someone like you'd be out here alone.
Oh, quite sadly, it's just me, myself, and I this time. I must admit to being a touch lonely without my oh-so-naughty superior and rambunctious coworker. I have an idea. Won't you be my arm candy instead?
That's a very appealing invitation, but I'm afraid I've got some business to attend to. Besides, the kids in my crew would never let me hear the end of it if they found us. Think I could take a rain check?
Goodness me, my hopes have been dashed. Well then, have a delightful night, and may you not end up a plaything for anything too nasty.
The fact that I can't remember makes this all the more strange. But this is definitely not a situation to poke my nose into. A liminal city between east and west, the Kunlun and the Tianshan Mountains. I think I'll just say I met a fox, playing at being human here. With that said, this fox definitely has all 9 tails.
Now's probably as good a time as any to head over.
Yeah, maybe. Nothing more? Oh my, what brings you back? Could it be the evening breeze lured you back to spend some time with me? Nah, I've got stuff to do, sorry. Doesn't seem like she's trying to dig into me too much. Yet. No telling when this fox is going to turn back into a beast. I'm better off just putting her out of my mind. No need to concern yourself, I assure you. Enjoy the moment here and now, with the moon and the evening breeze. Okay. I'll check on this,
Don't be shy.
4SPG now. I'm remembering something randomly, though, based on what was said there. I had to explain to Sarah the other day that rain check isn't a phrase we use in the UK. And I had to explain why. It's like, yeah, but it means that if like you call it off because of rain, you're gonna have to like not do that because of rain. You're gonna have to wait because of rain. And I'm like, yeah, Sarah, I live in a country where it rains. That's it. That was the end of the sentence. In a country where it rains all the time. If we stop something because of rain, we wouldn't get anything done. So we don't have rain check as a phrase over here because we don't check for rain. We just assume it's going to rain and carry on. That's why we have the phrase, keep calm and carry on. It's one of the reasons anyway. Yeah. Just, that's the thing with me and Sarah. We have slight cultural differences. Like, the UK and USA were pretty much the same culture-wise, but it's the slight differences. The slight differences. And I find them cute. Hey, wait, over there. There he is. You fool, that junior bracer was supposed to be traveling between the branches as part of his training, right? Guessing he's the one they were talking about at the guild. One way or another. It's not a night to be out on the mountains alone. Should I follow him just in case? Yes. Yes, Laura and Grey go up. Well, I'm not eager to stick my nose into guild business. I've run into him back in Edith a few times though, so it's not like he's a stranger. I feel bad if something happened to him. Best case scenario, I can get the guild to owe me one. Let's go check up on him.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Finding Grey. Don't sense any monsters around here. Ooh, that's weird. It's not like they're uniquely active during the day or anything. Higher elements, maybe? That novice took care of them all. He did one hell of a job. Probably means this guy's out of gas by now, though. Guess everyone's got to blow off some steam every now and then. But if he keeps going full throttle, he'll find himself in the thick of trouble sooner or later. I should follow him just in case. Yeah, it's just like the effect in the air. I'm like, is that... Have we got the higher elements going on? It's worth going around picking up all this stuff, though. We'll turbo, though. Because we've wandered around here before. What we go. You think they know the road's clear now, though?
Fully replenished.
Make sure we go up here first. Get these. Who's replenishing these pots around the place? That's my question. Maybe that's what the brace is doing. Doubt it. Monsters appeared. Oh, finally come out to play, have we? Figured he'd miss a few. Okay, he missed more than a few. Great. The odds are getting stacked against me, but I can turn the tables on these dung for brains with my shot. Never mind, I guess. Close call, you alright there? Wait, are you? Ah, you're a Spriggan, yeah? Heard about you from Drusilla. And you're Kazan from the Long Lie branch, yeah? You're searching for that newbie too? I'm thinking he's just up ahead. Had the same thought. Great minds think alike, I suppose. Well, since we're doing the same job, why don't we join up? We could share some intel while we're at it. Sure, 2 heads are better than 1. My help doesn't come free, though, so as long as that's not a problem, then I'll gladly lend a hand. I mean, you were going to do this for free anyway, weren't you? Well, I suppose you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. I'm very tempted. You know, I mentioned before this idea of doing the tea channel and like different ideas there, and like put out the idea of like, if you've got any ideas for that, let me know. I just had a random thought of, I could try and make a video where I try and make an omelette without breaking eggs. I've got thoughts in my head of how I could do that. Yeah. In that case, I'll tell you everything I know. Kazan explained that Gray was training at the Long Lie branch to acquire his letter of recommendation. He was serious yet cordial. Everyone who came to the guild with requests held him in high regard. However, I trained with him quite a bit, and every time we fought, his thirst for power was abnormally palpable. He's got some major tunnel vision when it comes to combat. While that quality has helped him get stronger, it's never enough for him. Says he will stop at nothing to get more power. You met Gray in the capital, right? Happen to hear anything about his situation? Nope, I've got nothing. Doesn't seem like he's really opened up to folks in the capital either. I guess we'll just have to ask him about what's going on when we find him. Alright, we're running short on time, so let's track him down quick. No... Oh, I was gonna say no breakables here, but... There we go. We'll go this way. There's nothing that came out of that one. Monsters appeared! Monsters disappeared! Easy as pie. They didn't even stand a chance. That reminds me of something else again. Cultural differences between USA and UK. Our apple pies are different. I mean, as far as I know, from what I've seen and researched, the apple pie, as we know, it was obviously, invented in England. There's nothing as English as apple pie, as they say. But I have tried the difference between apple pie and apple turnovers as well, and it's a case of I very much prefer ours because of the type of apples we use, which are Bramley apples. And it seems that you guys over there don't have Bramley apples, and it is that case of I feel like you guys are missing out. So if you ever come over here, try our apple pies. Make sure it's a Bramley apple pie or a Bramley apple turnover. Because Bramley apples are so good for desserts. So good. I think I saw they were trying to grow some in California. And also they're available in Australia as well. So, if you go to Australia, look for Bramley apple pies and Bramley apple whatever. Because Bramley apple, so good. Would recommend if you get the chance. Would recommend. Anyway, feels like there are more monsters around than before. I'm sure I don't have to spell out what that means. Nope, it's clear that Gray's not finishing them off, which means he's losing his grip on the situation. We better hurry before the worst comes to pass. Want to take the shortcut through the animal trail? No, we should hold off on that for now. I'm sensing more creatures from beyond the thicket. I feared the monsters Gray failed to kill may have gathered together. They seem pretty on edge too. Oh damn, you got some keen senses there. In that case, I'll yield to your intuition. Hey, mind if I ask you something? You're from the east, ain't you? I'm thinking you must be from one of the northeastern tribes. Wow, nail on the head. I heard from Drusilla that you had a sharp nose, but I'm still impressed. The fact that you know about the northeastern tribes is impressive too. How'd you know I was from there? 'Cause the nose knows. Plus seeing those hunting skills of yours help narrow things down. I hear a decent amount about the east while doing requests. And I know a little of how to differentiate Easterners from everyone else based on little quirks of their regions and tribes. Though I can't wrap my head around why someone like you would become a bracer in the Republic. I don't have some grand reason to share, to be honest. I just got bored of being out in the middle of nowhere. Figured I could make a name for myself in the Republic and enjoy what the capital has to offer, that's all. I'm sure most of the people in my village have long since forgotten about me. Probably not. Don't worry about them. People are free to live however they want. You're no different. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I smell trouble. I think Gray's nearby. Yes, he's over by the waterfall, and I sense a monster there as well. Oh, and it's a big one. We should hurry. Like that. Right, on we go. Again, check for pots to break. I was gonna say, I'm not getting much from the pots. I was getting very disappointed with them. There. Oh, got some sip there.
Looks like a chest.
Oh. I was hoping that was gonna be some Sepith, but no. How did I miss that previously, though? That's my question. It's fine though. No more pots around? Thought there was something then, but it was just one of the like fireflies or whatever, just appearing out of nowhere. Right. Anyway, where is he? It's one of those land catfish. Can barely move. I have to get stronger for sis. Gray, are you alright? Wow, you've hooked a big one this time. Kazan, and you're... We'll chat later. First things first, we've got to take care of this thing. You back down, Rookie. Bing. Oh, my leg. Change your plans. Kazan, focus on protecting Gray. I'll fry this fish bastard myself. Understood. Oh, damn, this big old fish looks pretty worn down. That newbie really did a number on this thing. I'll just finish what he started then. Alright, boom, boom.
Go all out.
I'm just gonna go with a vandalized raid, yeah.
Brace yourself!
Could have done a normal attack and then vandalized raid, but it's like, nah. Just throw it straight out.
Vandalize raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
There.
Boost. Go all out.
There we go. Lovely. Ooh, material. Nice dodge. Good. Hey! Kill Stealer. Sorry, didn't mean to steal the kill. Alright, fair enough. Wanted the spotlight for yourself, huh? Still, appreciate the help. Same, thanks you too. Well, that's a wrap. That's what I'd like to say, but I know we need to settle the matter of your pay. You got it. Should go over that with Drusilla. Then let's mosey on over to the guild. You okay with that, Gray? Of course. He's gonna get an earful. So I caused a lot of trouble for all of you, didn't I? I'm prepared to accept whatever responsibility you require of me. Enough. Don't want to hear any more of that. I want to know why you did it. I get that you have to get strong, and I've seen you working at it. But charging into the mountains in this hour to fight every single monster you meet is insane. What's driving you so damn hard? You're Gray, right? Seen you around Edith a few times. As far as I understand, people think pretty highly of you. You got a bright future. You think the immovable Hazel and Elaine ain't gonna worry about you doing stuff like this? I see that you got some things going on. Not that having a complicated history is rare in the bracer business, or most business these days in Zumeria. But you have to realize that it's time to man up and talk it out, alright? Who knows, maybe we can even help. I'm not from Calvert. I'm originally from Le Mans State. Whoa, wait, so you're a junior bracer though? Does that mean the Le Mans branch send their newbies out to train in foreign countries? Even I did my early training back home in the East. Le Mans is the HQ of the entire Bracer Guild, but I've never heard of them sending pure newbies out of the country to train. I've had to guess the folks at headquarters don't know about this. I know I've caused trouble for all of you, but I really can't say any more. Really? When the time comes, I'll tell everyone, even the people back at the head branch in Edith. For now, please, don't tell anyone. I see. You know anything about this, Drusilla? Nothing specific, but let's say my imagination is healthy. Either way, I think it's all going to come down to the path you walk, and your determination to walk it. Gray Arnold. Triple dot. Huh? There's something I'm missing here, but I'll just file this away for now. And I think we said enough for tonight. I mean, wasn't his name on, like... Don't you have, like, records and it would be on his record anyway? It wouldn't be a secret to you anyway. But alright. The guild will pay for your time, Arkwright. No, I should be the one to pay. Shut it, newbie. You've got a long way to go before you get to have an opinion on Drusilla's decisions. Works for me. Wasn't happy about taking Mira from a newbie bracer anyway. Anyway, buddy, make sure to try to learn from tonight's events, yeah? I'm very sorry. Thank you very much, all of you.
That takes care of that.
Finding Gray!
Mira deposit confirmed.
Gray Arnold. Alright, so let's have a word with you guys then. I've got to become stronger as soon as possible. But that's no excuse to make trouble for the people around me. Yeah. I'm so very sorry for everything. I'll ensure that nothing like this happens again. See that it doesn't. Well, the newbie was found safe and sound, and on top of that, we now understand there's a bit of background there. So all's well that ends well. Now it comes down to how well we can help a junior bracer like him develop. We'll just have to watch over him as he works things out. Being a bracer is all about teamwork. It's against our principles to go out alone without saying anything. So I felt I had to be pretty strict, but I mean, I get it. Everyone's got their own things to deal with. Anyway, time to go hit the baths and relax. Alright. Enjoy it, mate. Yes, indeed. Right. I think we're done with everywhere now, so we'll check out that place. You know the one. That place. That's police car. Right, up we go. Up we go. We check outside first. Oh. Looks like someone does live here now after all. Makes sense, it has been 5 years. Wonder if it's someone connected to Taito or Master. Could be just a total stranger though. Maybe this is a good time to stop walking around and give this door a knock. Hold off. I want to see if I can go outside first. No. Right, stop exploring and knock. Knock, knock,
Who
knock.
could have business here this late at night?
Oh, I can't believe you actually came.
Hello. Hey, nice night, huh? I don't think I've met you before, but I'm thinking you're responsible for spreading word about my work around. Well, unless you are more the guy who lives here.
How do you... Oh, you're with them, aren't you?
Them? Damn, he a new guy? Though his reaction definitely says, you got me all wrong, my way ain't black, white, or even grey. No greys over there, at the preschool. I'm not here to interfere in whatever you're doing. I was just hoping to pay my respect.
What are you doing, Van?
Hello. Oh. You followed me, huh? What happened to your game of Mahjong?
We happened to notice you looking over this way earlier today.
You mentioned how you lived in Long Lai 5 years ago, so we thought this might be where.
That, or maybe you'd taken a page out of that dumb race car driver's book and this was your local girl's place.
Oh dear. Ho-ho! Staring daggers. Hell no, damn brat. Mr. Arkwright does not strike me as the proper age for multiple mistresses and the like. And he's not filthy rich like Maxim either. So sorry about that. What's even happening here? Is this some sort of act to get me to let my guard down? Now, no matter how outnumbered I am, you won't get the better of me! Who's this stuck-up bozo? We really, sorry about bothering you so late at night. We won't disturb you any longer.
Oh, on the contrary, by all means, come in.
What? You gotta be kidding me.
Please, stay inside, sir.
No need to be so on guard around them, Cody. They're acquaintances of your sisters, as you very well know. They're also highly regarded by Prince Sharid, Fawn, and Professor Hamilton. I think we can at least afford to trust them as much as the guild does,
I suppose so.
So who's he? Why are you all acting weird? I understand that you wouldn't know Miss Al-Fayed. Is it who I think it is? We haven't seen him since Crossbow, right? Yeah, but damn, this is some turn of events. Until 2 years ago, you were the most famous man in the whole Republic. What are you doing in a place like this? Huh?
Aha! A love of surprises seems to be part of the job description, looking back through the ages. The current occupier of my old job is no exception.
Tripled up.
Still, if not everyone is aware of who I am, then I'd best get to introducing myself.
There we go, Rocksmith.
My name is Samuel Rocksmith. I am the previous president of the Republic. It's a pleasure to meet you all, Arkwright Solutions.
I mean, he had to go somewhere, didn't he? It's the name of the game, everyone. Ryuga Ruren of the Taito School. I haven't been able to visit in 5 years, and heck, we never even met, but your student told me to give you his regards. Oh, you remembered, good. Is Taito another style of Eastern fist fighting? Yeah, it's not as big as the Gekka School, but a whole lot of skilled warriors use it. The immovable parts of it, and the direwolf's techniques are based off it too. I'm no expert in these matters, but that makes it sound quite incredible to me. For sure. Fortunately, when the head of the school died over 10 years ago, his students dispersed all over the place. Since my own master was a friend of his, he looked after his dojo after that. That's how I ended up staying here for about half a year. Now I see. But the martial art that you know now isn't Taito, is it? Indeed, nor is it the Gekka School. I believe it was called the Kundun School? Yeah, it's a school that draws inspiration from both the East and the West. My master was Western, but he decided to train in that school, and then he passed it on to me. Fate sure is a funny thing. Feels like fate brought us here too. Still, Doesn't the fact that you're talking about your master in the past tense mean... Yeah, he died 3 years ago. Did he, though? Did he? He might have been like a father figure to me, but he had a boatload of other students, and not all of them in martial arts. Heard he died protecting one of his more respectable ones. I wish I'd been able to be with him when the time came, but I guess the least I can do is make an offering for him here. Ban. Well, I guess we can join you.
So he is the Roaring Lion's unofficial student.
I'm just trying to think, when was the last time we saw him? Like, obviously he was connected to the events in Cold Steel. But was it the last time we saw him properly? It was Crossbow, right? Right?
The Spriggan who serves as a bridge between light and darkness. What a fascinating young man. I'm interested in everyone with him, too, including her, naturally.
So you knew my master and Master Ryuga, Mr. President? I most certainly did. I met them both in my younger years. And I just want to make clear what I mean by last time we saw him. Like, was able to interact with him. Like, we probably saw him in, like, an event or a cutscene. If I remember correctly, he was in a CG in Cold Steel 4. But I don't mean that. I mean, like, you know, we go speak to him. Like this, you know. Though I regret to say the opportunity to see them was rare after I took up office 12 years ago. Still, your master and I did come together to mourn Master Ryuga's passing. That makes sense. So, what was your sort of pop's name? Aaron? Talk about being oblivious. I'm not sure if I am at liberty to tell you that. His name was Gunther Barkhorn. He was a traveling priest from the Septian Church. Yes, traveling priest, and that's all he was. Wait, what? So he went around doing work for the church? Far and wide, yes. That being his profession is a surprise, though. It certainly is. So how did a priest become a master of martial arts in the first place? Well, he wasn't your ordinary priest, to put it mildly. I was more an unofficial student of his, but he had a whole lot of crazy official ones too. Compared to them, I was a total failure, and honestly, way more trouble than I was worth. Ben. He sounds like he was a wonderful master. And father. Oh. That is how I came to be in charge of this residence. I've been living in seclusion here ever since conceding 2 years ago. I visit the capital on occasion, but I spend most of my time here living a simple life, enjoying the springs whenever it suits me. Sounds lovely. What I would give to have a life like that. Perhaps in 40 years or so you can. Speaking of youth, I ought to introduce my friend here. Why don't you sit down? Macmillan. This is Warrant Officer Cody Macmillan. He's affiliated with Hercules and a member of the Secret Service. Oh, wait! I think we met him, didn't we? When it was the underground tunnels, if I'm remembering correctly. Someone remind me there. He is the younger brother of Second Lieutenant Kayla Macmillan, whom I believe you met in Basel. All the things are connecting in my head now. Oh, I can see it now. Can you? You're right, they do look somewhat alike. 2 siblings in the CID. So is Renee your...
He's not my direct superior if that's what you're thinking, even if he has helped me in my work.
Alright.
While my sister and I at least have some things in common with Chief Ruron, we don't see eye to eye with your friend on very fundamental issues.
I get you. What are you talking about? Did we just wander into some kind of internal dispute in the CID? Not quite. I was well acquainted with Cody and Kayla's father. It was a true shame that he lost his life fighting against the Empire, but that was what led Cody to agree to work under me. My father has nothing to do with my motivations, Mr. President. I serve you because I believe this country needs you. You are a far better leader than that cowardly, short-sighted swindler who... Cody! I'm sorry, sir. I shouldn't have overstepped my bounds. I understand your intention, and I'm happy that you think so highly of me, but you never know who could be listening. Besides, the result of the election 2 years ago was entirely legitimate. Can't approve of any distortion of the truth. Yes, but I'm sorry. Oh dear. Well, I'm not gonna wade into that dispute, but I can see you're still a well-connected man, Mr. President. Especially since you were able to arrange this trip for us while spreading word of our 4 SPGs. I guess he did mention Crown Prince Sharid's name earlier. Yeah, and Fahn's. And the professors. Hold on. Then the other person who invited us here was...
I'm calling on behalf of Elzheim's Crown Prince Sharid, the Basel Institute of Sciences Professor Hamilton, the Kowloon Group's Fan Lu, and one other individual, whose name I will not disclose, to extend you an invitation.
I would be that individual, yes. I've been acquainted with Grand Prince Salman and Professor Hamilton since my days in office. I also became acquainted with Elder Guillen of Heiwei during those years. However, he's a rather frightening fellow. As such, I opted to consult with his son, Fan, on this occasion. I see. I totally feel you there. Okay, I think we get how we came to be here now. Still got a big question, though. Why would a former president want to speak with a shady spriggan like me? Why go so far to do it? I can't picture you wanting to hire us for anything, considering your position. That's a fair point. It wouldn't be a very wise decision politically. True. Yeah, the current ruling party would absolutely take advantage of it if they found out. It would pose too great a risk. You think he hasn't thought of that? Calm down, Cody.
You are absolutely right. I didn't bring you here to hire you for anything. That said, I'm well aware of the good work you've been doing all over the country. Whether it was in Kray, Longport, Tharbad, or Basel. As you know, all of those surface incidents were caused by Almada. But I believe there are deeper issues they share at their core. It's been 2 years since the war ended. The unprecedented prosperity our country has been blessed with has pushed the problems we have always had into the background. However, they never went away, and their effects are starting to be felt once more.
Well, the Mafia is always going to be a problem. It's true that Professor Callahan's descent didn't start with them. Jaeger Corps all over have been getting a lot busier lately. As has Marduk. Perhaps you're right that these deeper issues are beginning to rear their ugly heads. And the one who's guided us to this point is... Why does she look so gloomy? Either way, the boost the reparations provided to various fields is close to coming to an end. Calvert's real strength is about to be tested. I can't imagine our president has seen this coming either. The monumental change we've seen ain't gonna come without aftershocks. You can count on that. To be sure, they're likely to extend beyond the economy and into the field of technology too. All those dipshits whining about the immigrants are gonna come crawling out of the woodwork like rats again, huh? The same people whose racially motivated acts of terrorism led to the economic crisis a few years ago. That's all worrying to hear.
Worrying, yes, but all of that was also what led me to want to meet with you. We live in highly turbulent times, with countless forces of light and darkness at work in this young republic. But we have you, a group like no other, not heroes of justice like the Guild, nor the CID, who maintains balance on the government's behalf. You work alongside groups on both sides of the moral spectrum, while having your own distinct style all the same. And I can only hope that you will be a powerful force in carving a future for our country.
You're even craftier than I'd heard.
Though it is motivating to have all of that said about you.
I don't know how much I'll be able to help, but I'm here for whatever you need.
As someone who lives and works in this country, I want it to be a peaceful and prosperous one.
Everyone.
Can't help but feel like you're thinking a little too highly of us. But this is one connection I'd wager is well worth having, even if it might bite us back one day.
I'm glad you feel that way. I can see I was right to invite you here after all.
I hope we can have a long and fruitful relationship, Mr. President. We're more than happy to take on jobs for you, providing you bring them in through the back door. And so long as the pay and profile fit our standards, of course.
I am delighted to hear that. May this partnership serve us well, Van Arkride.
Huh. Didn't expect that, though. Oh, it's the name of the game, everyone. November 14th, 11:02 p.m. Okay, yeah. He was about as sharp as you'd expect a former president to be. Easy to see how he could keep up with Heiwei's elders when negotiating as president. Indeed, I believe the two sides worked together to stop terrorists at the trade conference 4 years ago. The current president is a formidable figure in his own right, but the former president has clearly lost none of his skill. I got the impression he's still working with the current opposition party, too. Not that it seemed like he had any interest in dragging us into any political squabbling. I agree. I believe he came to us purely as an individual, thinking of Calvert's future. I'm really glad I got to talk to him. Feel like I learned so much from that experience. He also spoke to you in private after we were all done, didn't he? Oh, I noticed that too. He did, but we didn't discuss anything of real importance. I want to know what was said now. Good. I have to admit I was surprised to learn about your working for Arkride Solutions. I can't imagine Roy is none the wiser of that fact either. You know my dad? Well, I mean, you know him in a professional capacity, obviously, but you make it sound like you're more personally acquainted. I suppose it makes sense that you wouldn't know this. But before establishing the Patriot League as a party, Roy was part of the Republican Party just like me. The two of us were on very friendly terms indeed when he first delved into politics after leaving the armed forces. I also knew your mother. I even remember meeting you when you were still a baby. I had no idea. I'm not ignorant about what happened in the election 2 years ago. So much scheming went on behind the scenes to remove you from office. And the man responsible for it all was... That's just how the world of politics is, young lady. The 23rd president of the Calvard Republic that came of it has brought us unprecedented prosperity. He's also standing tall as a force to be reckoned with, for better or for worse, in the current world in which we live. Besides, nothing in politics is inherently good or evil in the present. Morality is solely for the histories to judge. All we politicians must do is ensure that our fair republic is deemed right. Be that through leading it to greatness or offering an alternative should our leaders lose their way. Such is the life of ones in our position. Mr. President.
All that said, you just leave the burden of politics to us adults for now. I would rather you keep your focus on what you want to achieve.
And I will. Thank you, Mr. President.
She looks like she's had a big weight lifted off her shoulders. Huh. Oh, there you guys are. Hi, hello. You're up again, huh? Did you come to collect us? Yep. I'm very sorry that we took so long. Don't worry about it. We had a good nap between us. You had to be up early today too, didn't you? You should probably hit the hay yourselves. Can't argue with you there. You guys good to head back to our rooms then? I know I am. I might pass out as soon as I hit the bed.
Now I get to stay with onions and Ferry.
That's right. We did say we were going to do that. We won't all fit in the bed at once, though, so we'll have to take turns. Adorable. Sleeps with his glasses on. So cute.
Mommy.
Oh no. What? Meh, what have you done? What did you do, Meh?
An enemy attack. No. What do we have here? A paranormal being? Oh, but there's more at work here than that.
It's the name of the game? Everyone? Well, it's November 15th. All is well. What's going on? November 15th, 12:08, 7:15 a.m. Oh, I wonder why it's so thick. So dense. Great. Fog. Alright, there was fog out in Longport when his friends were...
I can't find her anywhere. Maybe she's gone into the boys' room?
Hmm? What's that all about? What's up?
I don't see her.
We heard what's going on. She hasn't been in our room either.
Nor is she anywhere in the communal area.
Who isn't? What's going on? What's all the noise first thing in the morning? Wait, where's the kid?
I'll check just in case. Yume hasn't been in your room, has she? She was supposed to be sleeping with us, but when we woke up, she was nowhere to be found.
They checked with the inn staff just in case, but they were told that Yume hadn't been sighted anywhere on the premises. After learning this, they decided to split up and search the town. I'm worried Fairy's gonna blame herself. But I should have been more careful. I should have paid attention. Like, no. We're gonna head out now, but I want you to stand by at the inn in case anyone tries to get in contact. If you learn anything from the police or the guild, call us right away and let us know. Understood. I'll see if I can find anything on the Orbital network while I wait. Please do. All that you can to bring her back safely. Of course. We will. She's one little troublemaker, isn't she? Maybe she just had so much energy she decided to work it all off? Doubtful. She seems too well behaved for that. Yeah, her mum's brought her up right. I'm sorry for dragging you into our problems again. We're kind of ruining your vacation, aren't we? Not at all. We spent a lot of time together yesterday, so I was worried about her as you are at this point. Thankfully, I don't think it'll take us long to find her with this many people. Those two robots, Fio and Zeros, was it? Seem like they'll be a big help in the search. Yeah, the senses those things have got are something else. If she's in town, they'll find her. In the meantime, we're gonna go around asking people if they've seen her just in case and see if we can find her that way. Do you have some useful app on your Zephyr that'll help find her? Notice Mare is doing something, like she's processing something. Right? No, it's just that something's up with the holo I use. She just stopped responding to me this morning. Can't even get her to appear now. Wait, is she gone? That's weird. Something might have happened overnight. Has she possessed Yume or something then? Like, is her personality, like her consciousness in Yume? Anyway, let's get to work. And then the question is how? Okay, got it. Oh wait, I need to put these on first. Oh yeah, no one will know who you are now. Judith joined the party. Van's holocore was changed from Mare to another holocore. You can change your holocore by pressing triangle in the open menu. Okay, well let's do that. Oh, we should have a look what we got here. Alright. Nothing else. Yeah, orbment. Change to Vine. We don't want it to be Vine. Change holocore. Where was the one? It was Pockle, wasn't it? Yeah, Pockle was the one we want in place of that. So we can't use any of the Mare ones. Even though that 66% is nice. So yeah, Pockle for now.
You always got me in your corner.
Pockle! It's a good job we had that as a nice backup. Right, so I'm thinking what we'll actually do is end this part here, and in the next part, we'll see about going around looking for Yume. Because that seems like the correct thing to do, from my point of view, so we shall... hold on. Can we? Costume-wise. I mean, I like the fiery color of that. I like the gold sort of, I want to say jacket, coat that she's got going on. It's very intricately designed. I like that. I like that a lot. See, that just, it's lost something. Without the top, it just loses something. It's just like, nah, kind of boring. That, the gold aspect, I like that. Golden blood suit. Nah. Nah. I like this too much. Like the sort of like asymmetry of it. I like that. I like that quite a bit. The sweet rondo. The leaves. The sparkly stars. Because she's a star. She is. She's a star. Get a festive goldfish. No. Z1 race. No. 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 Backpack. Just doesn't suit her, does it? The mask. And what if we put sunglasses? Oh, we can just change her sunglasses. So, huh. Square backpack. Give her some headphones. But no. The ears. No. Nah. She's good as is. I was hoping for like another like 4SPG United thing. But no. We should change up her... Where do I change it? I think I change it at the shop, don't I? The... What's it called? I like the artwork here, though. Very cool artwork. I like her hair, though. Like the 2 shades of the orange. I like that. I like that. But what I'm thinking is the cover. There's somewhere where I can change that, right? And it's the shop. But I can do that here. Yeah, with you. I was going to say, like, we got that option, didn't we? So, Judith. I wonder who else is going to join the group. Kind of gives it away. Yeah, there we go. Because I like everyone having the correct one. I don't know why. I just do. I just do. Right, so, yes, anyway. We shall end this part here, and we shall see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.